Underground rap, a very niche and controversial, genre for many different reasons. Mainly because the artists are murderers, snitches, or pedos. Well, some of them to say the least. And today I'll be listing the top 10 underground rappers of today. Not of all time, but of today's age. Before I get started, I will not be listing Ken Carson, I will not be listing Lone, and I will not be listing Lucky, because those guys are underground, you know what I'm saying? If middle school white girls have them on their playlist, then they're definitely not supposed to be on this list. Now, without further ado, coming in at number 10, we've got 9 Vicious. Now, 9 Vicious could have been higher on the list, but he's still new on the scene, and we're still seeing what we're getting out of him, right? He also bites a lot off of Destroy Lonely style and also a lot of Young Thug style. I'm really keen on seeing where he goes with it, but he's also just low on the list because he's a pedo, but we're gonna let that slide, right? Gideon and EDP Watch are gonna deal with him. Coming in at number 9, we've got Protect. Protect burst on the scene after his Ball Hog for Life. Truly, he deserves it. Fall Guys was an absolutely stellar album, and I think it might have even been Underground Album of the Year last year. In the album, he incorporated a sort of Saw Baby Ken Carson style of rapping while maintaining its originality. Truly his own innovation, which is really why I liked it, and hopefully he can continue bringing fresh new sounds to the scene. I would rank him high, but there's people on the scene with more projects, far longer longevity. And you know, they've just been doing it longer than he has. He is still new on the scene, so we'll see where he goes with all of this. In at number 8, we've got K3. K3 is a female artist that burst on the scene with her single Miss Crash Out and Lemonade, and since then she really hasn't disappointed. She dropped her debut studio album on the same weekend as Ken Carson, and I'll be lying if I said I enjoyed Ken Carson's more than I did hers. Not to say Ken Carson's was bad, but it just shows how good her album was that I actually listened to it more than I did Ken Carson's, and Ken Carson's my favorite artist, so yeah, she definitely deserves to be here. She would be higher on the list, but she is really new to the scene, and I really would rank her as my favorite female rapper, but we do still have BK the Ruler. She has to surpass her first, and BK is damn good at what she does. Coming in at number 7, we've got Benji Blue Balls. I first heard of Benji when he dropped the studio album of Campaign Blue and 500k Degrees, and he burst on the scene after doing song wars with Fatboy Max and Aiden Ross, and also competing in the Underground Cypher. Benji Blue Balls' pure rapping abilities unlike any other, and his flows compete with the infamous Young Nudie, and anybody that knows Young Nudie knows he can really flow. His beat selection is absolutely superb, and truly I don't think anybody rivals him currently. The only thing holding him back is his need to kind of use the same flow in a lot of his songs, but he still has time for growth as he's still a young artist. But for people who are untapped with the rap scene, just know that repeating flow can really be detrimental to your career. It really ruined the Baby's career, almost ruined Lil Baby's career, and kind of killed off Ian Triplin's career. So repeating flows in every song it's a big no-no, and that's something he really needs to fix. Coming in at number 6, we've got Jace. Jace is a multi-talented artist, and truly I don't think he should be underground. It's just mistakes he made on early in his career, which is the reason why he's still here. He's supposed to not even be on this list. He's supposed to be up there with Lucky and Destroy Lonely and Heat, but yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. Jace produces his own music and writes his own raps, just showing how really talented he is, and shows how superior he is compared to other underground artists by winning countless song wars in a row. Jace is really good, and really the only thing he could prove is his promotion and how he promotes his albums, to get more listens. That's really the only thing he could improve, but otherwise his music is extremely good. Coming in at number 5, we've got BK the Ruler. BK the Ruler is truly the best female rapper in the world. Everybody focuses on Lado, everybody focuses on Ice Spice, and all these female rappers that have to expose their body to be able to get listens, but BK the Ruler doesn't focus on that. BK the Ruler focuses on her stellar production choice, on her stellar rapping ability, her ability to drop like the craziest bars, and I really think she should be considered the best female rapper in the world, but unfortunately she's still sort of underground, and yeah. Coming in at number 4, we've got D Savage. D Savage is literally Jace but better, right? He knows when to drop. He doesn't oversaturate his audience with countless albums, and he really lets it marinate with him. D Savage really rivals Lucky in terms of they've never had a bad album. Anybody that knows Lucky knows every single thing he drops is absolutely class. It is top class, and same with D Savage. D Savage doesn't deserve to be underground, and I don't know why he still is. Maybe it's his promotion, maybe it's his team. Who really knows? All I hope is that one day he breaks through in the scene. If anything, I think he needs that Drake care package, that Drake feature just to push him up a little bit, to push him into the mainstream. Now, before I get into the top 3, I'd like to give some honorable mentions that definitely deserve to be in this list, but just didn't make it, Booftak Mookie, Tana, Texaco, Autumn, Fini Guerrero, Molly Santana, and the activist, also Osa Mason. They really deserve to be on this list, but I don't know, I guess they just don't really do it for me, except for 1000 Banfani and the activist. I really don't know why I didn't put them in, but I guess I just wanted to shine lights on other newer artists. These guys kind of have been on the scene, you know what I'm saying, but they're really good, and I think you guys should check them out. Coming in at number 3, we've got Glock 40 Spaz. Glock 40 Spaz is a newer artist, I think popping up around 2022 or 2023. He was in prison, but he's being freed, and once he got freed, he dropped a bunch of albums, and truly none of them have missed, honestly. Coming in with aggressive tones into every song, mark my words, I think if he ever does pop off, into the mainstream, he could outdo the influence that NBA Youngboy or Lil Durk or King Von once had, because he's really like that, truly. Coming in at number 2, we have Summers. Summers has been consistent since the day he popped up on the scene. Summers really introduced the plug-in B sound to the scene, and he's been carrying it to this day. To this day, a sound that's sort of washed and doesn't work with many people. Summers sort of somehow makes it work. In the big 2025, where everybody listens to Rage, Summers knows what to do with a plug-in B sound and still get heavy listens still make it pop off, and that's why I respect him. Because, you know, over the years, so many people have tried comparing him to other upcoming Plug and B artists, Can, Autumn, and nobody's really been able to embrace themselves within their music just like Lucky, you know, to be able to put out their soul, you know, leave you with thought-provoking music like Lucky has, you know, and that's really why I respect him. Not only for what he's done on the Plug and B scene, but he's also been able to venture out into other scenes, you know, and other sounds, and that's truly why he deserves to be at the top of the underground, you know. Everybody complains about Simmers being too arrogant in some of his music, but I think he deserves to be, you know. He brought a whole new sound to the underground, you know, he changed the scene, you know, kind of revolutionized the whole 2021 SoundCloud era, and really he's going to leave his mark long after he's gone. And last but definitely not least, in at number 1 we've got Tony Snow. Tony Snow stands as the greatest underground rapper of all time because he perfectly embodies what the underground represents: consistency, authenticity, and innovation without compromise. His laid-back yet razor-sharp delivery,
paired with smooth, nostalgic production, creates a sound that's both timeless and refreshing. Unlike many who chase mainstream trends, Tony carved out his own lane, influencing a generation of rappers with his effortless flows, hustler mentality, and ability to make introspection sound cool. He's mastered the balance between confidence and vulnerability, proving that greatness isn't about fame, it's about impact, originality, and staying true to your craft.